The Northland Barbershop Chorus has been around for 53 years and is currently gearing up to present their 50th annual show.
Even though we're in our 53rd year, I actually had to go and look that up and see how come we're only doing our 50th show in our 53rd year. The group was founded in 1961. Here we are in 2014 and it's our 50th show. Turns out we didn't do one in our first year. And then there was another year that we moved the show from the fall to the spring. So that year we didn't have a show in the fall. Now it's in the spring every year. And I found out the third time we didn't have a show is because the director felt that we weren't ready. This was my predecessor, Don Baisley, and he canceled the show. And I understand it never had to be done since. So he pulled the plug on it. I'm not going out there if we're not ready. It's just an amazing accomplishment. I don't think anybody has been in the group for all 50 of them, but we have a few guys that are in the upper 30s and 40-year era. But 40 years to be doing the same thing every year, there's got to be something to it. And it attracts guys that are high school age, and it attracts guys at every stage of their life. It's something that most people are pleasantly surprised to discover that we don't sing songs that are 100 years old. We sing all kinds of music, swing tunes and Beach Boys tunes. We sing stuff from every era.
The group is always welcoming to new members. David Parker, who's had some experiences in other groups like the Northland Barbershop Chorus in the United States, finds something special about the group here in Sault Ste. Marie.
I love it because the people here are so friendly. They don't know me, I don't know them, and they say, and it's not to the point of trying to make somebody welcome. It's their true. That's their personality. That's a true person. There's no games. There's no pretending that hey, here's the new guy, let's make friends. That's not these people at all. They're very true, honest people, and it's such a fun time to be with them too. If you have 3 or 4 or 5 people, you can work to blend your voices together, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. If somebody's just a little bit off pitch, it really stands out. It says, wow, that guy's not there. But you put more people and more of the same voice together in a chorus, and you work and learn and hear and tune. I can tune my voice to my neighbor who does the same thing, and so forth and so on. And by the time that microsecond of singing the next note is there, everybody's in perfect pitch, and it's a real nice sound.
For this year's show, the men go back to their roots and jump back in time to go north to Alaska.
The show this year is called North to Alaska, and what we're doing is telling the story of the Yukon Gold Rush of 1898 in the Klondike. It's an amazing story, and along with telling that story, we're going to feature Vernon Bailey, who performs poetry written by Robert W. Service, who's kind of called the Bard of the Yukon. Service poems are tightly associated with the Yukon era, so it adds a real dimension to this show. Where it's not just a concert, it's musical theater, we're going to call that, and we're all sort of trying to look like sourdoughs around 1898, so that's the idea. Blue skies up above, everyone's in love, up the lazy river with me. Ooh. When people come to our show for the first time, I think a lot of them are surprised that we perform at the level that we do, and the show that we do is as theatrical as it is. We live in a community that is blessed with so many good theater groups, and the quality of community theater in this town is second to none. It's on a par with some very major centers. This is the environment that we have to put our show on in, and so we can't just stand there like Canada geese and sing, right? We got to do something, and that's I'd like to think that we fairly fit into the arts culture in the Sioux here by putting on a quality show, and the proof of that in one way is that we always get people from the local theater community to come and help us out with our show. People like Vernon Bailey and Harry Houston this year, and every year we'll have some local actors help us out because we can sing, but we'd rather not act. Yeah, tickets are at the box office in Station Mall, at Hess Jewelers in Churchill Plaza, and across the river at the Sioux Theatre Project on Ashman Street, or for many of us members, and there's around 50 of us.
So if you're looking to experience something new and catch some harmonies, Be sure to check out North to Alaska by the Northland Barbershop Chorus on April 5th. Reporting for Shaw TV, I'm Christian LeMay.